Ryan? Make some noise if you're ready to learn again. Make some noise. Come on. You do it. All right. This next guy is very, very awesome, the presenter that you're going to have, but he's got his own hype man. He brought him all the way from right here in town tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, here to give the great, great introduction, please welcome, you know him as Ray Martinez. Let's give it up for him, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much. How's everybody feeling tonight? Great. All right, good. I am so excited to have this next presenter come on up. Before I tell you a little bit about his credentials, this gentleman, he has been in the business nearly 50 years in this industry.
Him and Tom Edison.
There you go. He's probably, I've known this guy we met back in 1994, but one of the greatest thrills for me was a couple of years ago when the Mobile Beat tour was down in Connecticut. I had a chance to go on over there, and he asked me to stop on by his office. I went ahead, did that. Then they had a high school overnight sensational party that was tremendous. Then we went to a car show out in New Haven, Connecticut, and then he asked me would I like to do a gig with him for the employees of Carnegie Hall at the world famous Tavern of the Green restaurant down in Central Park, New York City. Now that was a great thrill for me because of the fact that here I am, New York City born and bred, and I had a chance to go play back in New York City, my hometown, going back there to play. And I thought I knew this business pretty well. I've been in this business 37 years as a professional DJ, and I'm still DJing, having a good time. But John Rozz ran circles around me and my good friend Paul Dominguez up in San Jose, and I had to bow down to this gentleman. This guy is tremendous. He's a great motivator, great teacher, great instructor. He was 1995 DJ of the Year in Atlantic City. 1996 he was DJ of the Year in Las Vegas. He was the very first inductee into the American Disc Jockey Hall of Fame. And like I said, he's been in this business almost 50 years. In 2000, he was the Millennium DJ in New York City down in Times Square. How good is that? It doesn't get any better than that. And he hosted John Travolta's 50th birthday party. And 2009, he won the Mobile Beat Lifetime Achievement Award. And then this year, 2011, he was the Businessman of the Year in his area in Wallingford, Connecticut. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a good Phoenix welcome to Hall of Fame DJ, Mr. John Rozz, my friend, if you would please.
Thank you, Ray. I want everybody to stand up right now. Come on, Dan. Stand up. Bring the music up a little bit. Thank you, buddy. Give me a big hug. The words are very easy. Louder. Come on. The words are, my mind is made up. Your turn, sold out. My mind is made up. Come on, a little louder, everybody. Tonight, I want you all to be sold out. I want your mind made up. Come on, let's say it real loud. I'm so loud. A nice round of applause for Jake from Mobile Beat on the Wheels of Steel. Thank you so much, Jake. And a nice round of applause for yourselves. Sit down, thank you all. Raymar, love you. Come on, let's say it real loud.
Raymar yesterday brought me to Sedona. I mean, the most gorgeous country I've ever seen. And then the 8th wonder of the world. We went to the Grand Canyon. What a terrific host. Love you, brother, a lot of years. In 1961, I did my first gig with my cousin's band. And we went to this hall. It was a little bit bigger than this. And I'll never forget, we all went in one car. They paid me in advance, $2. This is 1961. So Raymar was a little off. It's 50 years for me. We had a bass drum sticking out of the trunk of the car, which was this big. Now you got tom-toms in there, hi-hats, blah, 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 so on and so forth. We had a bass fiddle that went across this way. My cousin had his alto saxophone. I had my tenor saxophone. And of course, the keyboard player, piano, was going to be at the hall. But he was cool. It was my cousin Kenny. He had a guitar with a little amp. So we get to the hall, and that's the corner we're setting up in. Drum goes there. Piano's down there. So we had to wheel the piano down. There's no electricity. Electricity's on that end. We have a setup over here. But I want you to think about this. Bass drum didn't need any amplification. The bass fiddle, no amplification. Saxophone, none. My cousin Ronald on the alto, no. The only thing we couldn't play was the guitar. We didn't have an extension cord long enough. To make the long story short, my cousin Ronald that started me 50 years ago, his son made it big. He lives in Anaheim, California, and he's the trumpet player in a swing band called Big Bad Voodoo Daddy. Anybody hear of them? Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so tonight it's about tots, tweens, and teens.